Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 76. Greetings from Fisty HQ 2.0. Right on the edge of the capital wasteland. Got a new little setup here. Everything is in the opposite place that it was before. We're going to see how all this goes. Now I have to look further off to the left for the chat, so that'll take a little getting used to. And I'm trying to find a world where my camp isn't nuked. Or in a nuke zone. I guess I built it in kind of a dumb place. And we'll take a quick look at the chat here. Necros says some kind of miracle. Hellboy's here. Necros says should have called in sick to work for the occasion. Levi's here. Bongwater's here. It has been a while indeed. And Matasbo's here. Soulhammer's here. Who the hell are you people and what are we doing here? Cousin Todd's here. There's something oddly familiar about this, but I can't quite place what. Keto Fit's here. Morgan's here. All right. The Moth is here. Nexon's here. Achilles is here. Awesome. All right. Let's see if I am in a nuke zone on this server. No, I'm not. Cool. Okay. But I was in two other ones, which means even though my camp wasn't nuked on the server, wasn't actively nuked, it's still going to be destroyed when I log back in, which kind of sucks. Let's take care of these guys quick. All right. And we'll start up a team. Plus, I figure if I'm not nuked, then we can drop nukes if we want to. So yes, I am back. It's been a while. Oh, it's not destroyed. That's awesome. That never happens. Okay. So I don't know how many people have seen this one. I don't think I showed this one off on a stream yet. So this is my new, this is my new sleazy, sleazy place. The No-Tell Motel. Uh-oh. I don't usually get attacked by things back here. Scorched beast meat, thank you. And I am on my now non-legendary character. So we'll show off the camp real quick while we're here. We've got rooms by the hour. Wash your nasty irradiated ass right out here. You can de-disease yourself. You can take a shower. A little moonshiner shack. Outhouse on the outside. We go in and here's Gramps to take your money. You come down here and gamble a little bit if you want. Buy some stuff. And here we have some very classy rooms. I use the curtain doors instead of the regular doors because there's not a lot of space. So easier to use those. So, you know, you have a little bit of privacy at the No-Tell Motel, but not much. And then here's the totally disease-free hot tubs. You know, there's a Mr. Fuzzy ride here, just in case that's your thing. You know, but you can get right in the totally disease-free hot tubs. It's where all the real fun happens. And then here is the VIP suite. Wasteland style indeed. Totally classy. Totally upscale. We've got the aquarium TV. We've got some ratty old chairs. We've got a bigger bed here. You know, all the other rooms, they just have this bed, which is nice and sleazy, but, you know, it's a single bed, so I'm not really sure what you're doing at the no-tell motel with a single bed, but, you know, hey, you do you. Morgan says, I could do a nuke and not hit it. Oh, yeah, it's easy not to hit it. I think it's just that people drop them the way they normally drop them and they don't really know. You know, they don't know that a camp will be appearing there. But yeah, you can easily do it. Usually, if I do it, I'll put the edge of the nuke right on Fisher, the south edge of the nuke on Fisher Site Prime, and leave this whole area open so you can fight from Forward Station Delta. So you can absolutely do it without destroying the camp. Bongwater says, love the camp. Necrosis says, hot tubs equals sex soup. Especially in the wasteland. I mean, you know, there's all this water out here, which is good, but it's not really, you know, clean. So I don't remember if I built anything down here or not. Cousin Todd says they really need a waterbed for you classier camps. They do. Oh, that's right. I remember I did build something down here. So I used the container. And you can kind of line it up right with the vault utility room entrance. And you load right into it like it's just a tiny little underground shelter. So I didn't do anything crazy with it, but I thought that was kind of a cool way to do it. Coffee Corp says, do you have any camp building tips because I'm open to new ideas? Honestly, I'm the last person you want to come to for camp building tips. I think I can make a pretty nice camp, but I don't know any of the tricks. Little Elf taught me how to do the merge thing, and I'm still too lazy to do it. So, I can make pretty cool little camps based on what's there. Anything more than that, and I just lose my patience. I'm a grumpy old man, what can I say? Keto Fit says, if you're running a Plague Walker build, take a dip in Fisty's hot tub. No, it is totally disease-free, I promise. Stolehammer says, so how's the capital wasteland? It's interesting. It's very busy here. This place is lousy with people. So I never really thought of where I lived before as rural, but once you get here, and I'm not right in the city or anything. I'm kind of right in between Baltimore and DC. But everywhere you go is multiple lanes of traffic. There's no such thing as a quick run to the store. Everything's a giant pain in the ass, so I spend a lot of time at home, which is probably good because it's really expensive to do anything here. So, getting used to that. But overall, I like it. I like that there's everything here. Oh, there's my my mannequins. So yeah, just in case you're trying to be, you know, just in case you're trying to misbehave, you can put the men's swimming trunks on the lady mannequin. And then the lady mannequin, you know, because she's a mannequin, doesn't have anything elsewhere. Moff says Cloverfield vibes in that basement. Randy says, what's up? You're back. I am back. I am all moved in and settled in here. So the next couple of weeks are still going to be a little up in the air with the new job, but I am going to have plenty of time. So I'm definitely anticipating streaming more and making more content. Still not sure exactly what I'm going to do with Fallout 76. You know, the only thing more boring than Fallout 76 right now might be my life. So the fact that I'm now moved to a place where I know no one and have nothing to do other than spend money. So, yeah. John W.'s here next and says, don't do flat roofs or Fisty will make fun of you. Grosses says, I started playing on PC as well. Finished the scoreboard on both because, you know, I have no life. Yeah, I finished it on both too. Keto Fit says, the Baltimore loop is a serious suckage. Yeah. Well, I find that I have to go from DC back home. Well, I have to go to DC or the DC area on a regular basis. Yeah, that's some serious suckage. That is a total parking lot. Yeah, it's not fun. But, you know, on the upside, I feel familiar with certain places entirely based on my relationship with Fallout 3. So, you know, my first stop was Bailey's Crossroads, and I was looking around for where I might find a secret underground bunker with the Brotherhood of Steel in their simulation, but it wasn't there. The other day, so that's right near Falls Church, which is right there too, so a whole bunch of places, which is kind of cool. And Cousin Todd says topless mannequins are hot. Coffee Corp says, I love the Moonshine Shack. Yeah, I like that too. I've blueprinted that so I can just drop it anywhere now. So nifty little, you know, I use the half wall here with the windows in it so you can see through it. And I usually put a light bulb in it, but the flame on these things does create a little bit of light, so you don't technically have to power it. And it still has kind of a cool effect, but the smoke and all that stuff just looks kind of neat. Necrosis says, are you enjoying the new job, though? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think I'll enjoy it more once I actually start doing it. The first 3 months are basically all training. And training entails sitting at home and doing things on a virtual training thing and reading a couple of books, which is kind of cool, but I feel like I'm not doing any work. But then occasionally I do have to go to different events and things like that, and I'll have to, eventually we'll be teaching training classes. But for now, it's very casual, very autonomous. It looks like I'm going to talk to my boss roughly once every 2 weeks with my job. So, and I'm going to either be teaching a class, visiting employees somewhere in the general area, or working from home. So that's kind of cool. Randy says friends are overrated. Cousin Todd says, I've heard you can make friends. Not sure how really, but I've heard you can. Yeah, I don't know. You know, now the big thing that I've noticed since I've been here is the place I moved into is significantly nicer than the place that I was in before, now that I've cleaned it up and dressed it up a little bit. So, you know, now I think I'm going to have to go find a lady friend to bring over here because, you know, now I have a place that's fit for a lady friend to visit. And I don't have to work crazy weird hours all the time. So, you know, this whole like working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday thing is very strange to me. Coffee Corp says, I just made a friend tonight, Cousin Todd. Really? What did you make your friend out of? I don't have a drum thing. Otherwise, I'd hit it. Keto Fit says, I've been stuck on that loop and I wouldn't blame you for hoping for a nuke while stuck in that traffic. Yeah, it's pretty rough. John W. says, I'm having surgery on Friday. Got a bad feeling about this one. So I'm glad to see you one more live stream before I undergo the knife. Oh, no. Well, I hope it's, I mean, you have a bad feeling about it, but, you know, that could just be a bad feeling. I hope it's not, anything serious. And you're just being hyperbolic there. Because I want to keep seeing you on the streams. I'm going to be streaming more. I don't have anything else to do, so everybody's going to have to come to the streams and hang out. Keto Fit says, oh, wait, that's a food question follow-up. Soulhammer says, for the long-awaited food topic of the night, are French fries considered a proper side dish for a hot dog? I would say yes. I would say yes, they are. Keto Fit says, yes, if it's a chili cheese dog and they're cheese fries. Ooh, chili. So one of the things I got one of those smokeless indoor grills. and I've been making hot dogs on it. I tried to make burgers on it one night, and they're still just really messy. But it's great for hot dogs. But yeah, I could get some chili to go with those hot dogs. That would make them a little more of a meal. Nexon says the only appropriate side for a hot dog is either another hot dog or air. Potato chips work too. You know, there's any number of things you could do. Cousin Todd says working from home equals no pants. I don't go that far, but, you know, I've read somewhere that if you work from home a lot, it's still a good habit to get in, to get up and get dressed so you feel like you're working and productive. So I did that the first couple of days. And then after a few days of that, I realized that that was stupid. So now I just wear pajamas all day when I work from home, unless I have a call I have to get on, in which case I'll make sure I put on like a polo shirt and, you know, look semi-professional from the waist up. And then from the waist down, it's still pajamas. So yeah, that whole get up, get dressed thing, like, unless you really have some need to feel like a professional, yeah, that's dumb. Don't do that. And let's see here. Of course, this is GG lady friends. Tazwa says, John W., you got it. Yep, we're all here for you, John. All right. And Cousin Todd says, I think of hot dogs and chips more than fries, but fries would be fine too. Morgan says, fries go with anything. Yeah, I can't really see why not. Cousin Todd says, confession, I think chili dogs are gross. I used to get chili dogs at the Sheets near my old house every now and again. And then one time I got violently ill and I never got them again. Let's see here. I love these live streams. Like, I always sit here and think, well, what am I even going to do on a live stream tonight? We've been live for 17 minutes. I've done absolutely nothing but sit here and talk to everyone. And I'm kind of cool with that. Let's see here. Soulhammer says, Todd, are chili dogs better than pineapple pizza? Well, obviously they're better than pineapple pizza. John W. says, I'm going for a surgical hernia repair, but weird things keep happening to me. I had diverticulitis, and the surgeon kept pushing me for elective colon surgery. Ouch. That's no fun. Well, John, we are all rooting for you, so you're just going to have to get through it and be fine. So you can come back here and tell us how you got through it, and you're fine. Cousin Todd says, I take the pineapple pizza over a chili dog. Coffee corpse, I'm now hungry. Randy says, I haven't worked in 5 years. I don't know if I own clothes. That was one of the other tough things for me, is I had to buy like professional clothes, because my old job, we have, you know, specific stuff that you would wear. And in my off time, I'm just lounging around the house anyway. So now I'm like, okay, well, now I guess I have to look like a person. Let's see here. Moth says, are chili dogs just hot dogs with chili? Coming from a naive Londoner. Coffee Corp says, yes, and cheese. Yes, usually with chili and cheese. Necrosis says, I've been having to inhabit other YouTube streams while you were away. It's just not the same. Levi says, nuke in a few minutes. Awesome. All right. So, we're pretty well caught up on the chat here, and I've done absolutely nothing since we got on the stream. Let's go ahead and just dump some script a while. Moff says, well, they sound tasty. The chili cheese dogs are pretty tasty. Actually, do I even have room for more script? Not a lot. So on that note, let's head down to Mama Mumbles. Nexon says, my mother says barbecue chips are the proper hot dog side. I could see that. I can also see like cheese curls, you know, stuff like that being good. I mean, basically any salty snack food works as a side for a hot dog. I know there's probably some fancy bastard out there that's eating like fruit cups or something with it, you know. I don't know what kind of monster does that, but I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. All right, let's see here. So in one of the last streams we did, I made this character non-legendary, and I will admit I've cheated a little bit to grind out the scoreboard. I am keeping a few pieces just in case I decide to undo that at some point. I do need to check the build and make sure I'm properly built for this again. So I still haven't been using legendary weapons on this one, but the XP drop when you get rid of unyielding armor is just staggering. So yeah, went back to that for a little bit. Let's check the build. Okay. Serendipity's still there. Nerd Rage is still there. So, I mean, even though I don't have Unyielding, even without that, with the mutation and everything, there's still some benefits to being low health. So, I think I'm going to try to stick with that. We'll see if it becomes a problem. I can always undo that. And let's see here. Necrosis says double script tomorrow, I think. Oh, okay. Cousin Todd says, I've also been seeing other streamers, but I swear I was thinking of you the whole time. It's all right, Cousin Todd. I understand. You have needs, and I just couldn't meet them. Let's go do this.
This is Dane Rogers with an automated alert. An unknown dangerous creature has been sighted in the vicinity of...
Soulhammer says, I actually thought of hosting a few streams during our lack of fists, but then that thought quickly faded and never revisited it. Morgan says, we're taking a 76 break till Monday. John W. says, wait, there are other Fallout 76 streamers? Not many. We've got a nuke coming down. So I do have one question for everybody, and that is, while I talk, does it sound like I'm super echoey? Because I'm in a different room than I used to be, and I don't have it acoustically treated yet. And if it's not bad, then I may just not treat it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
But if it is, then oh well. Morgan says you sound fine. Cousin Todd says no discernible echo. There we go. I'm guessing with the noise gates and everything that it probably isn't an issue, so... I have not heard my upstairs neighbor's stomping feet since we started. So, don't know if that would come through the noise gate. It might. I have a new hobby based on my upstairs neighbor who stomps her feet every time she walks. And that is trying to figure out why a 20-something young woman who is probably 110 pounds soaking wet is stomping her feet every time she walks. That's my new thing. Every time I hear Stompy going around, I sit there and question. What exactly would possess someone to do that? This is new for me, having a neighbor directly above me. Soulhammer says, you sound like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. Cousin Todd says, I definitely don't miss having upstairs neighbors. Bamman and Necrosis both say she's trying to get your attention. Exon says it's a woman thing. Randy says, I think she wants you. Necrosis says, lady friend. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure she is of the other persuasion. And I also would not presume that she wants me. But I guess you never know. Yeah, I've come up with some interesting little theories. One is that she's not actually the person I thought she was, and really a super mutant just lives upstairs. The other one is, you know, she is a very young person, so, you know, maybe when she was like 5 or 6 years old, she threw a temper tantrum and stamped her feet all the time, and, you know, rather than correct the problem, her parents just told her that her feelings were valid so many times that she'd never stop stomping her feet. She could be a Foley artist, and all those footsteps we hear in video games so that we can track enemies really are just recorded by her constantly, all the time. Nexon says it's a woman thing, I think. My aunt, mom, and grandma all do it. Chris says, I don't think that's how it works. Nexon says, use your Fergie and Jesus voice to woo her. Alright, so Scorchbeast Queen is all the way up there. How the hell did she get all the way up there? Now she's not all the way up there. What the hell's happening right now? There she is already. Well, that was quick. That was very quick. I am over encumbered. Keto Fit says if she's in her 20s, my money's on lazy and inconsiderate. I mean, in all likelihood, she just has no idea. Just don't understand. Yeah, in all likelihood, she has no idea, and
Attention, citizens.
I'm just
Nuclear
guessing
strike
that
imminent.
there's hardwood floor in the unit above mine.
Exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Oh, we have another one coming down already?
Thank you for your
That was quick.
cooperation.
Morgan says, my hands are so confused, I'm used to playing Destiny. Cousin Todd says, well, that was pointless. Of course, even if she hadn't been insta-killed almost, it would have been pointless too, so yeah, pretty much. Bamman says, anyone know when they're doing another Fallout First trial? I've been waiting patiently for months and months to put my junk in a scrap box. I don't know. Morgan says, gotta love the explosive Gatling plasma. I don't know, when they do the free trials of things, it's usually when new content comes out. So, wouldn't shock me. The big update is going to be Expeditions, so would not shock me at all to see a free trial to woo people back to the game so that they can play it for a week and get bored and stop again. We'll have to continue with our Fallout 3 Evil playthrough now that I live in the Capital Wasteland. Or at least very close to it. Alright. And can I dump anything in here for sale?
Hold my finger, kid. Wait. Too late.
See if anybody wants these for script.
Back in my day, we didn't mutate.
Back in my day, we didn't just mutate all willy-nilly.
You know,
Morgan says we got Riley into Destiny. Okay.
after the news.
Hellboy says, are you going to do camp visits? Probably. Croesus says, I'm paying for Fallout First on 2 platforms and I feel dirty. Yeah, I'm the same way. Well, technically, I'm not paying for it on PC anymore. I always did the yearly plan, but when they switched everybody to Steam, your existing Fallout First memberships, they just cashed it out, gave you all your atoms at once, and said if you want Fallout First, then go ahead and sign up for it on Steam. And I have not signed up for it again, because I still have it for a good while yet. And I barely play on PC anymore, so... Wow, they still haven't fixed that issue with the Gatling Plasma and the Scorch Beast Queen, have they? That is something else. I mean, I appreciate a quick kill, but... Oh, it's this guy. Do I have pacifist on? Let's murder him. Oh, he must have it on. There's a bunch of us here. We could totally take him. But no. There's Achilles. Rocking the bathrobe. Cousin Todd says, at least that time I got enough damage in to get my flux. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why people feel the need to do that. I mean, it'd be one thing if, like, the fight was going on for 15 minutes and she just wouldn't die. Then, yeah, sure. Pull out your legacy and get it done. But right from the beginning, you're just... What reason do you have to do that other than to be a dick? This game is boring enough. All there is to do is kill things, so please, like, let them live long enough to be killed in an entertaining way. Which I will immediately go and put in my vendor for 100 caps. Yeah, it's all kind of pointless anyway. Okay, what else can we do tonight? We can go do fly swatter because why not? Scorch Beast Queen has been nice to me. Dropped me a Vampire's Explosive 50 cal the other day and a TSE Black Powder Rifle. Ooh. VE 50 cal is pretty badass. That was easy.
Our view of the outside world has been once again tainted by pests. Anyone available should report to the designated extermination.
These events are so boring.
That is all.
All of them are boring, though. Why are we even playing this game? Oh, Encrypted. Encrypted's not boring. Problem now is anything that isn't boring, people have gotten so good at that it's over in 30 seconds. Kelly says, yeah, this is the first time I've been on in months because you're on. Well, at least I have brought a few people back in. I was in Rockville the other night and was so close I decided it was a little later in the day. It was more like 9 o'clock in the evening, so did take a cruise past Bethesda, you know, just in case like Todd was staying late out on a smoke break or something. So I could go tell him everything that's wrong with his game, but, you know, didn't see him around. Cousin Todd, why are we playing this game? Ooh, Encrypted. Pretty much. Morgan says, I'm loving the VE 50 cal and it matches my dress. There you go. There you go. I did have somebody that used to play with our little group on Xbox a while back made the comment at one point when he was getting tired of the game. Another grumpy old man. You know, he made the point that Fallout 76 is basically post-apocalyptic Barbie dream house. And I think he's right. You get to play dress up with your character. You get to build your house. You know, it's pretty much what it is. It's a post-apocalyptic Barbie dream house. Except your characters sort of look human. Tasbo says, if you want a list of great places to eat in the area, I'll make one for you. Hey, I'm open to it. I did go out this weekend looking for just a few cool odds and ends for the place. Still need some wall stuff and, you know, a couple little pieces of furniture or something just to make the place cool. And I found this vintage store called Peg Leg Vintage. Went in there, met the owner. She was very nice, very funny. Wow, the event's already over. I didn't even get a shot in. Okay. I guess it's good that I don't care. Unfortunately, I could not purchase anything at Peg Leg Vintage, despite it being very cool. If you're into like that atomic age stuff and you're in that area, and you want like really nice stuff, it's a very, very good place. But sadly, it was too rich for my blood. I've determined that they call it Peg Leg Vintage because if you want to buy something there, you are going to have to sell a limb first. And I'm assuming that they keep a stock of peg legs in the back to hand you on your way out. But the owner was very nice, and the store was very good. Bamman says, where did you move from? Why did you move? I moved from the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area to, it's one of the numerous towns in the Baltimore, D.C. urban sprawl. And I moved for work. The woman at Peg Leg Vintage did make me laugh, though. She asked where I was from, where I was, and I told her, and she says, oh, you're up by the NSA. I said, yeah, I am. I drive right past there. And she says, do you work there? I said, no. She says, well, that's exactly what you would say, isn't it? I got a chuckle out of it. John W. says, Exterminator's shovel, I won Fallout 76. Killy says, Fisty, do you need plans on this character? No, this is my main character. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple things I don't have, but not many at this point. All right, what else do we have going on here? We've been live for 45 minutes, and I feel like I'm struggling to find stuff to do. Oh, let's see here. I already finished the... Oh, you know what we can do? We can go to the Atomic Shop. Haven't been on in a little while. Let's see what's here. Armor Ace Power Bundle. Ah, for those who didn't complete the scoreboard. The first one. You can now pay money. Oh, and even for those who did, you do have the opportunity for 40 atoms to purchase this fine Ace Assault player icon. Because, you know, why would you not want to do that? What Fallout player is not so emotionally invested in Armor Ace that they would want the player icon? I mean, obviously. The resonator guitar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Purchase for 500 atoms. The director. Please direct your attention to the enemies in your sights. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I never use the hunting rifle for anything, so. The resonator's cool. I might grab that. Oh, now we've got a super mutant dummy. Oh, we have a couple cool new things on here. That's new. There's not usually anything interesting. Randy says, I can't believe you said there was nothing to do in this game after 2 weeks of Meat Week. What fun. Yeah, I totally missed Meat Week. Totally missed it. You know, from what I could tell, nothing changed from the last 300 Meat Weeks, so. Kelly says, I'm dropping a bunch of plans at White Springs. There you go. If you're on the server and you need plans. Cousin Todd says, just do the dailies. It's an activity framework. Uh-huh. Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you, Todd? I know. I know who you are. I know who you are. Red Rocket Garage Bundle. Canoe bench. Oh, I missed a couple of things, didn't I? Junkyard Dog Collectron. Wow, I missed a few things. Camp wallpaper and flooring bundle. Yeah, I don't think I care about that. The junkyard dog is interesting, but it's just going to be the same. It's just a dirty looking version of the other thing. Yeah, screw it. I got 1,000,000 atoms. Why not? Grab that. Linoleum misprint. Spilled a little paint. That's okay. It just adds the motif of the linoleum misprint floor and foundations. All right. Why not? Canoe benches and planters. Not sure I'm that worried about that stuff. That might be kind of cool, though, if I do like a water amp. Anything here I can't live without? No. No, I got everything I want out of that already. All right, mutant dummy. Those are just kind of cool, so I'll get it. Metal tub planter. Okay, so you can actually plant crops in that. That's cool. Grab the UFO incense burner. So they actually put a couple of cool things in here. We'll get the guitar. The gun. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Get our free utility item of the day. There we go. So there you have it. Fisty spent some atoms. Keto Fit says, I believe the last couple weeks of the Atomic Shop have been double 11's work. I would say I'd probably agree with you there, just based on the description written for the linoleum, the misprint floor where it said spilt. Typically that would be a British spelling. Nexon says, is it time to consider streaming other games? It is. It definitely is. Cousin Todd says, I wouldn't say I missed Meat Week, Bomb. Bongwater says, thank you for letting me on your team. Made my birthday. Well, you are welcome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bongwater. All right, what else do we have going on here? Does Cousin Todd have a torture camp we can go to? I mean, I'm totally down with it because there's nothing else to do. Let's see. Yeah, as far as streaming other games goes, I'm not going to lie. I mean, originally we were all hoping Starfield would be out about now. Or in November, rather. So... yeah, I think we're going to need to go to the... we're going to need to do the Fallout 3 Evil playthrough. We can always finish up the Point Lookout thing. And then... I was thinking about doing a playthrough of Fallout 4 because it's been a while since I've done that. I'm just a big Fallout fan in general, and I'm a huge Fallout 76 fan. It's honestly, I bitch and whine about it. It's not really that the game's bad. I'm just bored because I've done everything 1,000 times. It's not really the game's fault. 'Cause okay. Doesn't look like a torture camp, but it is a pretty cool camp.
Lights in the sky. It's communication.
Todd's got his half-naked man friend hanging out here. That's cool. Whatever, you know. It's the apocalypse, man. Do what you want. There's a scavenger down here somewhere. And there's a creepy clown. John W. There's always Dead Space 2. That's true, there is. Soulhammer says, hey, Fallout 4, I'll show you my neighborhood. There you go. Moff says, Dead Space 2 gave me so many frights when I was younger. Such a great, scary game. Yeah, it was just, the first one was frustrating enough. See, everybody has to remember, I'm not good at games. I'm bad at video games. Which I guess is what you find entertaining. I'm good at Fallout games because they're easy. Cousin Todd says there's a drunk scavenger that spawns. No new torture camp. The turrets, why are you shooting at Graham? Todd, your camp's being a dick. I apparently can't trade with Graham until your camp stops being a dick. Okay. Sounds like he's getting non-aggroed soon. Nope. Yeah, now he's just shooting at your entire camp. And he's hurting it, too. You just hang out here. Graham's going to destroy your camp one bullet at a time. There goes your door. God says, I would love to see you play Red Dead Redemption 2. That could be interesting. Soulhammer says, what's the scariest game you've ever played? Jump scare wise, definitely Dead Space. Hey, Graham. The house stopped shooting at you. Sell me stuff. Well, you broke Graham, Todd. The AI in this game is not smart enough for him to just move on. He is a big dumb super mutant, so he's just going to stand here and shoot your camp. Oh, maybe he is going to move on. Oh, he got bored with it. Look at that. Huh. Didn't see that coming. Look at that. Fallout 76 surprised me. Might as well sell him my stuff.
Charlie, you hear that? Music? Talking? No. Trade. Trade on the winds.
See if he's got any of his rare plans on him.
One day, we find the thing we want, Charlie, my moo-moo.
Doesn't really look like it.
One day, then we move off somewhere else. Quiet, calm, count our caps, eat meat, and get you some greens forever.
Nope.
One day.
See, Graham just wants to move on, eat some meat, count some caps. And Todd's camp just, decided to be a dick. There be meat over them, their hills. Oh, I don't know if the writing is funny or terrible. Morgan says, Division 2 when? I don't know, I've never played Division. Cousin Todd says, there's your content. John W. says, I don't remember any space anuses in Dead Space 2. Well, that's probably good. That was the worst part about Dead Space 1. Kalani says, aloha, Fisty. It's been a minute. Yes, indeed it has. Coffee Corp says, well, good night, everyone. And Rip Camp. Nexon says, I feel too poor to be looking at what Peg Leg Vintage sells. Yeah, I mean, I looked at their website and I saw the expensive stuff and I thought, well, they probably have a whole collection of stuff. Like, not everything has to be super expensive. No, everything was expensive. Everything was crazy. Like, I don't mind spending a couple bucks to get something cool, but $1,800 for a coffee table? Are you kidding me? Come on. Too rich for my blood. Especially for my current situation. It would be one thing if I had bought a house when I moved here, but I decided to rent for a year and figure out the area, how long I'm going to be here, all that stuff, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to buy a bunch of stuff.
Attention, patriotic citizens. This is Sergeant Gutsy.
Because eventually I will move. When I do, my needs will change.
Send authorities and able-bodied individuals to the Roscoe Research Facility ASAP. ABA-1 out.
We shall do AWOL Armaments because AWOL Armaments is one of my favorite events. I don't know why, it just is. It's one that kind of makes sense. And Colonel Gutsy's are hilarious. Sergeant Gutsy's, Colonel Gutsy's, whatever. You know, if it says you must have wandered into arm and a leg Pete's. Hellboy says, can you visit my camp? Yeah, at some point. Todd says, but where are you supposed to put your coffee? I don't know. Weren't you the one who said when we played 12 minutes, we could just keep the baby on top of the toilet? I mean, sure, I can find an old bin or something to put it on. No, I just got it. The funny story about the coffee table. I ordered one with a bunch of other furniture that I got for here. Everything has been delivered except that. And it almost seems like they're doing the absolute best they can not to deliver it. So I picked up this cheap one at IKEA that eventually will end up in another room. But I figure I can use it in the living room for now. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, it's a place to sit things on for brief periods of time. The $59 one from IKEA does just fine. Oh, Moonshine Jamboree. At least we got one of the new events to do. Exon says, what time are we ending tonight? I'm thinking this is probably going to be a 2 to 3 hour stream. So somewhere between 10 and 11, depending on what we have going on. I will definitely be streaming and making content more regularly here going forward. The next couple of weeks are still a little weird. I'm going to have to travel a little bit. I don't know exactly what that looks like yet, but I will definitely be streaming more. I am fairly certain that I will be finding something other than Fallout 76 to stream. Not that I won't stream 76 at all, but we can't keep doing nothing but 76. There just isn't enough happening. John W. says, 1 vote for Dead Space 2. Cousin Todd says, Little Elf and I have been talking about camp building a lot lately. Yeah, I did talk to her the other night. All right, let's head up to Moonshine Jamboree. And John W. with a $5 super chat, 1 vote for Dead Space 2. There we go. Thank you very much for your support, John. And I will certainly consider it. But yeah, you're gonna have to make it. You're gonna have to, get through this surgery, okay? And then we'll talk about Dead Space 2. If you make it through the surgery, then I guess I kind of have to do it now, don't I? Or I'm gonna kind of be a dick. Morgan says, I vote I carry you in Division 2. That's what it's gonna be. Keto Fit says the new expeditions are dropping next week. Could be fun to see you take a group through the process. That's true. Nixon says, I vote I help Morgan carry you in the Division 2. Soulhammer says, travel up to the Commonwealth. We got good non-pineapple pizza. Yes, I would like to do that, and hopefully I will at some point. I'm pretty sure that, unfortunately, I will be traveling to the great state of New Jersey. Yes, New Jersey, because, everybody loves New Jersey.
Another stray comes to our cozy cabin.
Let's always grab these. Because they do challenges where you have to drink it. Cousin Todd says, hey, I was born in New Jersey. I'm sorry. I mean, you said born there. You clearly left at some point by choice. And got out when I was 2. Soulhammer says, shouldn't you be saying when John makes it through surgery and not if? Yes, when John makes it through surgery. John's gonna make it through surgery. Oh wow, there's a dead body on here. Raiders journal entry, okay. We got some new lore, I guess. Hit a fine jackpot finding this abandoned cabin all the way out here. Looks like it's still held together enough for us to set up. Asher found a robot while digging through all the junk in the bunker. Going to take a look tomorrow and maybe get it running again. There we go. So we got a little lore behind the event. There's a couple of those notes around. Raiders Journal Entry 4. This moonshine is damn good. Not too sure how a robot was making booze, but I ain't complaining. I'll be feeling this tomorrow for damn sure. We're having a big old party to celebrate the completion of the new digs, courtesy of Ned, of course. The boys heard some weird noises from outside, but it's probably just Clay. Give him a few drinks and he'll wander off good. Clay? Oh no, that was Raleigh Clay. Okay. I'm gonna say there was somebody from the Free States named Clay.
Well, I think we're ready to get this jamboree going. Light the fire, moonshiners!
Morgan says, I stand on my side of the river, look at New Jersey, and think, we don't go there, ever. Killy says, what's wrong with Jersey? I mean, it's Jersey. Like, there's just nothing that... there's just... No. I don't know, I've just never enjoyed New Jersey at all. John says, fun fact, I woke up in the middle of 2 of my previous surgeries. Ouch. Actually, I had my tonsils out when I was a kid. I woke up in the middle of that. No one believes me to this day. But I remember. I woke up, I remember hands down my face, and I immediately passed out. But I remember it very, very well. Nexon says that fact isn't very fun, John. No, it's not. Bongwater says someone just tried my melee build and had tons of junk on them. Ah, so you're getting into some PvP. I mean, we could try to do that. That's the one drawback to this game is... like, if there was actually something PvP related that you could do, it would be less boring. Unfortunately, you spend all your time trying to find people to fight that you can't really do anything. It's almost like it would be awesome if there was a whole separate mode for PvP. You know, even one with like an organized game mode, like a battle royale. Yeah, that seems like it would be a cool idea. Maybe they'll think of that one day. Exon says possible Nuka Games revival. I don't know. It was fun briefly, but it's a lot of herding cats going on for that. Although I did get my little plans for those games did generate a lot of super chats. Now that I live in the land of bureaucracy and excess cost, might need to revisit that one of these days. All right, the new music and stuff is fun, but it's a little loud. Hopefully it doesn't get me a copyright strike. It did when it was on the PTS, but it hasn't since, so hopefully they resolved that. Nexon says you could have an online death match using a nuke ring as a boundary. Yeah. Cousin Todd says we could have Smacker Night where we can only fight the Queen or Earl using the Gulper Smacker. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. I should go in and tinker around with some of the private world settings again. Custom world settings. I know they added some new ones. I should go in and tinker with them and see. We did have some fun with some of those things. Uh-oh. Yeah, why they still can't make it a 24-person server, I don't know.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
We could do like a real nuclear winter. That's an interesting idea, an online. So, like a death match in the nuke ring. Disable all the legendary stuff, disable all the mutations, whatever we can. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could go in ahead of time and, like, drop power armor for people to find. But that would be a lot of setup. It'd be a lot of setup for a game that will ultimately be over in 10 minutes. If not less, because you can only have 8 people on the friggin' server. Or I guess I could just nuke an area that potentially has that stuff. Problem is there's just no way to really... I mean, I guess you can disable fast travel. And then you can check the map and see if anybody's wandered out of it. Like Cousin Todd running around with the Gulper Smacker. Ronald Weedsley. I'm enough of a 90s kid to laugh at a good stoner joke. Soulhammer says you can do Gulper Smacker fights and then test your metal dome. That's true. Randy says only find weapons you find on the dead. Yeah. That's true. You could I could set it up where you drop all your stuff and everything too. Problem is there's no way to, unless one of the new settings is respawn. I mean, that really is what they should do, is they should just take the nuclear winter worlds and mode and just put them into custom worlds. So you can just do it. And allow up to 50 people just like the other ones did. Why not? If you and a bunch of friends want to get in and do a round of nuclear winter, why shouldn't you be able to? Outside of modifications to get it into custom worlds, they wouldn't need to change a damn thing. But yeah, I can definitively say, though, if nuclear winter wasn't killed off, I would be less bored. Just because it gave you something to do. It gave you something to do when there was nothing else to do. Killing it off was a stupid decision. Cousin Todd says, if you're not running around this event with a Gulper Smacker, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, you're probably right.
Believe my eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Alright, so we got a request from Hellboy to go visit his camp. Let's see if we can find his camp. Let's go visit Hellboy's camp. We're going to go visit Hellboy's camp, and then we're going to take a very quick break. So the other question I have for everybody tonight is, how is the streaming quality? We're doing okay? We're not totally falling apart? Because unfortunately, moving back here, I had to switch back to Comcast. And it does appear to be better here than where I was, but still Comcast. Alright, so here is Hellboy's camp. We do have the infamous flat roofs, which everyone knows I'm not a fan of the flat roofs. We got to get creative with the roofs, but hey. Now, at this point, though, Hellboy has graduated to multiple buildings in a camp. So that's good. Still has a major aversion to electricity. You know, wondering if Hellboy is Amish or wants to be Amish. You know, maybe post-apocalyptic Hellboy wants to be Amish. I'll take some of your water. So we've shrunken down now. We used to have one huge structure. Now we've gone to two smaller ones, which is good. We've got purified water, a couple of beds, scrap box. See if Hellboy's got anything we can buy. Two caps apiece for ammo. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Come on. Ooh, the antique Mars globe. Don't have that. All right, I do now. There you go, Hellboy. Mr. Fuzzy tokens. All right, let's read the Mars globe plan. And we'll head back to camp quick. Randy says, still no lights. Cousin Todd says, if he's playing an online game video game, he'd be the worst Amish guy ever. Yeah, not really. I lived a lot of my life in Amish country. Trust me. The no electricity rule, it is a technicality that they have a lot of ways around. There was a time when I worked for Verizon Wireless, back when they used to call it Verizon Wireless.
Nuclear strike imminent.
And the Amish guys were some of our best customers. Yeah.
Thank you for your cooperation.
They find ways around those things. And we've got a nuke coming down, so I guess we'll do that before the break. Keto says, pay the 2 caps, cheapo. How else is he going to be able to afford electricity? Hey, I bought a plan for 1,000 caps. Kelly says, I'm bouncing, have fun streaming, and don't forget to like the stream. There we go. Thank you. Cousin Todd says, 2 caps, nuke him. Well, he gets off the hook there. 3rd nuke's coming down. All right, let's get over there so we can get a, bullet or 2 in on the queen before somebody with a legacy melts her in 3 seconds. Escape artist. I have sneak. What the hell? Cannot stay in stealth for the life of me. Oh, I think I'm bugged. Maybe not. Without unyielding armor, I expect it to be more difficult to stay in stealth, but shouldn't be impossible.
I guess no one. If any brothers pick this up.
Morgan says I had a rando in the silo with me, so I had to launch, and I appreciate that.
7. We got no idea how many are in the cave.
Croesus says, what did I miss? I actually had to work because the boss arrived.
God help us.
Oh, we checked out Hellboy's camp, and now we've got another Queen Nuke coming down. So we're going to try and kill her before random legacy user does. Let's do a perfect bubble gum. Get our nerd rage back on. That'll give us a little more AP. kidding me? Todd? I'ma come for you, Todd. You're only like 45 minutes away now. I kid. I'm not a crazy person, I promise. Cousin Todd says challenge enhanced. Hacked by the Amish. See if we can get in there before the event ends. Probably not. Randy says the more agility, the better the sneak. That is true. I still have very high agility on this build, even without unyielding armor. Of course, the upside to a Scorch Beast Queen fight is it doesn't matter how much AP you have because there's so much lag your AP bar doesn't drain. Of course, I'm not sure your damage counts either, but... And there she goes. Still nice and quick. Not as quick as with a legacy, but nice and quick. But slow enough that if someone gets kicked off the server, they can jump back in. It's much better that way. There's a gulper smacker. I guess I should keep that to appease Todd next time the event runs. There's Bongwater. Bongwater attacked me. Happy birthday. See, that's the problem with the PvP system. He can hit me, and then he can't do anything to me until I attack back. So I completely have the advantage when I hit back. This is why I still advocate for survival mode. But not the old stupid survival mode where you had a bunch of gimmicks. Just the exact same game, exactly the same thing, but with PvP enabled, and you just pick which one you want to play. People who want to play crazy mode can play crazy mode. People who don't have to. Done. Bongwater says, thanks, it was an accident. What can I say? I'm bored. Kalani says, take it easy, y'all. Hope to see you more often, Fisty. Take care. I will definitely be on more often going forward. Again, next couple of weeks are still going to be a little weird getting things situated with the job, but once they're settled in and I've got everything, I'm through my trainings and the traveling I have to do, like, that's not going to be a thing. I'll be pretty regularly able to stream. There will be weeks here and there where I have to travel and I'm not able to, but for the most part, we will have regular streams. We may see more on weekends, but, and I'll definitely be playing some different stuff too. Morgan says, I'd shoot you, but we're on the same team. Cousin Todd says, I'll need to have a new torture camp soon. Have my Halloween one planned. There you go. All right. Well, this gives us a proper opportunity to take a quick break. So I will be back. We'll get into some other things. I don't know what else we'll do tonight, but maybe we'll go see some camps. Maybe I'll build something new. I don't know. Just kind of having fun, chilling out, talking to everybody. So give me just a few minutes to get up and stretch the legs. I shall return. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. And we're back. And Mad Medic is here, says, glad to see Fisty's back. Yes, I am indeed back. Clint says, welcome back, you were missed. Well, thank you for that. Necrosis says, Fisty, play some No Man's Sky. It's crossplay and a bunch of us play it already. I've wanted to play it. I've tried it. Just seems like a lot of tedious stuff. Let's see, what can we do? What kind of shenanigans can we get up to? Should we try and kill some people? I don't know if it'll work. We don't have that many of us on the server. Let's go see if we can find some people to hunt down, because why not? Okay, Cousin Todd's there. Let's see if we can pick a fight with somebody, because I don't have anything else in mind right now. New fight or die. Okay, well that person sounds like they want to fight. So let's go see if we can start a fight. Tazbo says Necrosis and I played No Man's Sky together. Ketofit says, beginning to wonder if Fisty went upstairs to visit that neighbor. No, I have a new dilemma here, which is, my new place in which I live in alone has 2 bathrooms. So, jokingly, I have to decide which bathroom to use every time. All right, let's see if we can find this person, because why not? What's the public world right now? Is it a PvP world that anybody can get in? Or did they do another stupid building world? I don't want to leave this world to find out. See, look at that. I'm in danger already. Hell. Nexon says Fisty's devolved into a troll. Not really, I'm just bored. I'm just curious to see, like, will anyone engage in PvP? Okay, the person is definitely here. Plus, I'm on my non-legendary character, like nobody can really say. I mean, it's not like I'm out here running around with a Tesla and legacy weapons or anything. That's bong water. Where'd you go? Person's just out here trying to kill some ghouls. Ooh, not in pacifist. Not in pacifist. Maybe. Aww. Yeah, just because I love you doesn't mean I don't want to fight. Come on. Come on. So yeah. Nope, doesn't want to start a fight. So this is the difference between me and, like, an actual troll. I will go try to pick a fight with you. If it's clear that you do not want to fight, I will leave you the hell alone. Okay, there's a bunch of people down there. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is, Bongwater. Randy says, have you been in the basement of Sugar Grove yet? Yes, I have. so we're seeking revenge. Oh, but now it doesn't show me where Bongwater is. And I guess I could go take workshops and see if anybody tries to take them. John W. says, anyone who wants to, hunt Fisty. Yeah, hell yeah. Eileen says, just go to a different map and keep farming the queen. Ugh. Cousin Todd says, it's Happy Builder. Oh, God. It's so pointless. I mean, it's not pointless for Bethesda. They want to show it off so that you decide you like it, and then you must have Fallout first so that you can have that mode anytime you want it. You know what? Let's go. I'm going to leave the world. Let's see which worlds I have. Scavenger hunt. We had weapon testing. Okay. Nuka Squid Game. Yeah, I don't think I built a PvP thing in here. All right, let's just change some settings here. Let's see what the new settings are. Oh, okay, so you can allow only specified perk effects. So standard perks, legendary perks only, or all perks disabled. So you can kill all the perks too. That's interesting. All right, well, we'll keep them for now. Drop additional loot on death, off. Let's go with Quantum Storm. Jump height very low. That's right. I don't like jumping. Jump AP cost is high. Visual filter none. So you can put visual filters on now. Fast travel. You can enable or disable. All right, we'll leave it on. Map markers are all discovered. Carry weight. Okay, so you can reduce the carry weight that's available too. That's intriguing. You can set it. Okay. So you know what? Let's give everybody a little more carry weight. That way, when they load in and their legendary effects don't work, they don't have to, like, get rid of all their stuff. Because that's just kind of a pain in the ass. Rebuilding, camp power. Okay, I don't think anything's changed there. That's on or off. We'll leave it on for now. Equipment durability. And proximity enemy spawn. On or off. Yeah, that's a cool idea. It's just too much. Difficulty you can change. We'll make it hard. PvP always on. Dismemberment default. Frequent confetti. Frequent bloody mess. Let's turn it to confetti. Heard some people getting demonetized because too much. Gore. Infinite ammo on. I'm fine with that. Damage received low. Damage dealt very low, so we bring up the time to kill a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to go into this world, and we're not going to play a game or anything, but anybody who wants to jump in and murder each other can. All you have to be is on my friends list, and you should be able to jump in. Oh, I have it set to team only. We want friends only. There we go. Morgan says, I would hunt him, but I kill him every time. Bongwater says, I was waiting for you. Longwater says, was my B51A Crusader pistol still trying for BE25? Okay. Keto Fit says, only been on my private custom once. Without mods, it's pretty useless to me. It is. You know, we had some fun with it for a little while. If you're a content creator and you're doing live streams and you have a little bit of a community that can jump on, then I can see it being fun. But if not, it's not. All right, so I don't think I imported my character in here anytime recently. So I probably have all kinds of weird stuff here. Do I even have a camp on this world? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one where we have... John W. says, have you noticed longer load times with your Xbox? I got the Series X and at first super fast, now not so much. Maybe? It's hard to say. Okay, well, I think we were doing melee only last time we did, Squid Game.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech. If you can find it.
The Nuka Dome. So yeah, we can just kill each other in the Nuka Dome. So none of the legendary effects will work. So Bongwater and Mad Medic are coming. Ow. I don't know. I mean, some loading screens have been a little slower maybe, but nothing crazy. I'll have to play with weapons here and see if I can find something I can use. Unless we all agree on specific things. That's right, there's no jump height. There you go. Not spec'd for this at all. So you gotta love how the animations are just totally broken. See, this is the thing with no jumping. You can't just leapfrog around and avoid things. What's this? Alright, I just want to go in here and pick some different weapons. Oh, I don't have any armor on either. That doesn't help. we'll go all sneaky. Go all sneaky and see how that works. Randy's just counting the times I die. Oh, that's right. Can't jump. Which means you can't just walk around and stay in stealth permanently either. Morgan's loading in. That's it. That's all the jump bite you get. I saw somebody over here. Or inside the dome. And not even enough jump height to get over that. Not in the dome anymore. Come on into the dome. There's bong water. So I don't have any stim packs or anything on me either. And it's taking so long to kill because I have the damage setting so low. Uh-oh. Morgan's attacking me too. Can I get to a stash box and see if I have any stim packs? I don't really need any of that stuff. Got some stems. Morgan with the vampire's 50 cal. He's going to be impossible to kill with these low damage numbers. What else do I have in here? Probably nothing good. There we go. Railway rifle will do it. That'll get through your vampires thing. Yeah, railway rifle does enough damage to kill you. Even with all the damage reductions on here. Ooh. Not so much on Mad Medic, though. Definitely not as much there. Problem is trying to hit anything manually with a railway rifle is pretty much impossible. Ooh, stealth boy. Oh, I think she was in her stash. Oh, she didn't die. Okay. Now I feel less bad. Uh-oh, now she's got the Chinese stealth suit. So that's the problem. Once everybody gets one, then you're back to manual aiming, and the railway rifle is not an option. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking her vampire's explosive 50 cal will make her invincible, but that can't be because legendary effects are disabled. Oh, thought maybe I could get you before you went invisible, but no. Let's see, what else do we have here? Really nothing particularly. You can try the pepper shaker, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. We're hitting them, but it's not. There's a whole group of them, and everyone's invisible now. There we go. Somebody had to die. Morgan says I was in the stash. Randy says minigun and 3. Yeah, we can't kill anybody. I can't kill anybody. The difficulty settings are just too much, I think. How do I get back up here? See, it's a whole different game when you can't just jump all over the place. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, test your metals on. That might be kind of cool to do on a open PvP with the settings at hard. And there's 4. Oh, I think I just ignored. Oh no, I think I ignored you, which might have kicked you out of the world. Is that bong water? How can I find bong water? I mean, other than the obvious way. Ha 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 ha. Okay, maybe I just can't see you. Bong water says got kicked. Okay, so you did get kicked. Huh. Now I'm not seeing you at all. So maybe you're all the way at the bottom of the list if you're ignored. There it is. Okay. Block. That'll fix it. Sorry. And medic says this is different for sure. Alright, let's see if we can go do test your metal. I said respawn. Now it's an event, so it'll probably make us not hostile. But maybe I'm wrong. But it's also going to be really hard. Because of the settings.
We can do this. This shit always has our backs. He's gonna bring us back.
Alright, I'm going back to normal armor. Alright, we're all here. There is space for 3 more. So anybody out there watching who wants to jump in can. We're just goofing around. Yeah, maybe these damage settings are a little too light.
At Victorium, I'm initiate. Scribe Valdez has us. That's what my teammates are making their prepper. I'll be in contact with you.
Welcome to the hottest bot battle in the
Alright, I am going to put on...
I'm Buzzsaw, your master of ceremonies for this robot throwdown. You're about to see the best Rust Eagle war machine.
Oh, I don't have friendly fire on this. Okay.
Warriors in 3 rounds of brutal combat. Turn your attention to the arena floor and let's introduce our combatants. We've got a grudge match for you today. The Gladiators of Steel are back for 3 more rounds of punishment. Hang on for round 1 of this Battle Royale.
I need to get some other stuff going on here. Alright, well for now I guess we gotta get in here and defend these. So if anyone has friendly fire and a flamer, probably going to be a good idea to turn that on. Ow. All right, well, so far they're alive.
The Rust Eagles won't scare us away that easily.
What happened to my hair? Oh, I'm wearing a pompadour. That's why. Okay. Where's my gray hair?
You're lucky that was the warm-up. This time, you're facing Beatrice the Wrench's death machines.
God, this thing does not want to die. None of these things want to die. Killing things is a lot harder now. Cousin Todd's is really terrible at this. No, it's just really hard. Our weapons do no damage, and the enemies are extra hard. Uh-oh. The Brotherhood people are down. We better... Okay, well that one's dead. Where's the scout that needs revived? Maybe, 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 maybe. Okay, we got two of them. You are marked for death. This is way more fun. You just give everybody unlimited ammo and bring the damage way down. Ow. Stop it. Somebody else needs healing. God, this thing just will not die. Charisma subroutine. This is the cool thing. See, this is one of the reasons I wanted to go non-legendary too. When you slow down, when you're not jumping around all over the place, you actually hear the dialogue lines, you hear the different things that are going on that you just miss when everything's super easy. Uh-oh, I guess we lost another one. There's only one left alive. Oh no, there's two. Okay. one's finally dead. See, we can't even fight each other during this or we will fail the event. The die bot. Now the real question is, can we do it before we run out of time? There's only 6 minutes left. I think we can do it. All right, boss time and emote time. Randy says, I think you need more friends for this. I agree. Yeah, it's still just 5 of us. Prepare for the final round. Game, we don't have time for all this preparing. There's no way we do this if you keep on sucking time down. Alright, can I do anything else perk-wise? But that's right, I don't think I have mutations on this character. Alright, where's the Brotherhood rifleman that needs healing? Oh, somebody got him. Look how fast your AP's gone with this thing. This is cool. Seeing them all crawl around in the ground and shoot their eye lasers, this is awesome. This is very cool. You will never see this in this event normally. Alright, we've still got a real boss, I think. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. That's a pointless waste of time. That is not better than the other one. Neither is that. There's that on that one. All right, so Enclave Plasma is the way to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We only have a minute left. Only way we can do it is if all of us gang up on each one of them. And even then, I just don't see it. I don't even think we got him to regenerate yet. Nope, not a chance. Randy, this is a good thing you put on unlimited ammo. Alright, so we failed, but I guess we can still kill him. Or we can turn on each other. Ha 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 ha. Turning on each other means I can die. Immediately. I don't know that we would have done this even if we had 8 people. Randy says it was Todd's fault. It's always Todd's fault. Lord, do I have anything I can use to boost this or anything? No, not really. Unlimited ammo is fun. So if I can target the fusion cores, that helps. And I put concentrated fire back on. The reduced damage, it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's not like the regular servers where you do like 10,000 damage. Do we get one? so fusion cores are the way to go. If I can get a critical on it, it's not bad if the damage actually registers. There we go. Now we can go back to shamelessly murdering each other. Notice that everyone is just reflexively looting. For no reason. Well, actually there are legendaries on some of these, so maybe there's some weapons. Yeah, it's not going to do it, is it? That's not going to do the trick. Randy says, you're killing your help. Eh. Cousin Todd says, I did finally get the Enclave Flamer mod, and then an Enclave Rifle drop with it. Then an Enclave Rifle dropped with it already on. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, I kind of like the metal dome.
Nobody makes scraps out of Beatrice's bots.
Wow. Nothing. Does nothing. Randy says 5. Cousin Todd says, I've got a vengeful Mothman hunt for an ally quest. Who wants to do it? So the only thing that really works is the flamer. So I'm hoping that in a future update, there is some more story content. It looks like they're getting some ready. Because if you go back here, there's a door that you can't go through. So they must be preparing something back there. I don't know that we'll see anything as big as Wastelanders ever again, but even if they just did little bits and pieces, my favorite content, my favorite update for the whole game was the one they did with the Sheep Squatch.
No appreciation for getting all up
I see you back there. I see you. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. Ah! Longer range on the flamer. Cousin Todd says, they kind of carefully dodge the story content question to the extent I don't expect more. I expect more. If for no other reason, there are things that are clearly areas that are being prepared. But I don't think we're going to see like a major story update. A Wastelander style story update. Damn. Alright, I'll go till I get killed one more time, and then I think I'm gonna wrap things up with some final Q&A for the night, if anybody has anything. Nope. Not gonna last long. Killed by Cousin Todd.
One day,
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the camp so we can sign off here. So that was fun. So yeah, so I think maybe I need to take a little look at, you know, can I do another maybe organized private world, custom world thing? Those were fun. My dilemma with those, what really bugs me with those is only so many people can take part in it at a time. And it becomes kind of challenging after that when you have people trying to get in and out, and it's just a little frustrating. But we'll see. Maybe we can come up with something there. I am going to take a look at some other games. Yes, John W., I will consider Dead Space 2.
Reporting for duty.
No Man's Sky, maybe I'll tinker around with that a little bit and see if I can get into it. But yeah, so this weekend, I've got a bunch of stuff on my plate for work. And then next week is a little up in the air, and then the next week I think I'm traveling. But definitely expect to see more of me. As I said, things are still going to be a little weird the next few weeks as things get settled, professionally speaking. But once they're settled, things are going to be very consistent for me. So that's going to be really good. Cousin Todd says, I would love to watch you try to get through Chapter 1 of Red Dead 2. John W. says, Elden Ring. Yeah, no, I'm just not doing that. I've seen enough of Elden Ring and the Souls games. No. That's just not going to be fun. Mad Medic says, that was fun and better than the grind. Yeah, at this point, what's the point of the grind? You already have everything. You have all the stuff. It's all there. Give us something like this. You know, the public world where you could just go in and just do stupid shit like this would be great. So... But yeah. Anyway, I digress. Necrosis says, I'll just go back to the lesser streams. Well, I appreciate the sentiment there, Necrosis. I will definitely be streaming and creating more content once I get things finally balanced out here schedule-wise. But I am settled in. I am in the new place. It sounds like and looks like everything's working fine. That was the other reason for tonight's stream, was to make sure that everything actually worked, and it does. So I am quite happy with that. With all that said, I do thank you all for joining me tonight. This was fun. I liked the challenge of it all. In the end here, I think it was just a little change of pace from what we normally get. So I appreciate you all joining me, and I'll see you all next time, which will be much sooner than last time, I promise. If not this very next week, probably the week after. But we'll see. I'll definitely be streaming more than I have been. So be on the lookout. I'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining me tonight. Later, everybody.